So this is where the journey begins. Weird, I know, but it started with the Thanksgiving weekend. It was my first time meeting Eric's family. At this point, we had only been dating less than a month, and it was also the first time that I was hanging out with him not wearing makeup, which when you're a girl, you know it's like a big deal and has to happen at some point, but you're kind of nervous. So I was okay with being around him without makeup, but not so much for photos just yet. Anywho. So the next morning, I got right into helping his nana out in the kitchen for Thanksgiving dinner. Oh my goodness, his grandparents are so amazing. They honestly make you feel like you've just died and gone to heaven. It's so comforting just even being in their presence. Oh, and the table looked so cute and adorable. It was my very first Thanksgiving. Being from Australia, we obviously don't have Thanksgiving there. And I've said it before, I'll say it again, not a huge fan of candied yams, but come on, not one to ever say no to food. After dinner, everyone just chilled out for a while, and I did get stuck watching football, so I kind of just had to do my dues on that one. Not my thing, but hey, whatever. Then we had time for one quick photo that I honestly had to rope in Eric to do. And then we bounced and left that night and drove to Bakersfield, which was our first kind of pit stop on our way to driving to Mexico, because it just would have been so insane to do it in one night. We just couldn't. So we stopped off in Bakersfield and slept on a friend's couch. Which, shout out to our good pal Mike Jones, the man, the myth, the legend, for letting us crash at his place so many times. And then, yuck, we got up so grotesquely early to start driving. Not my idea, but I know we had to leave early to get there on time.
So this is kind of the dividing point between Central and Southern California. Once you get past the Grapevine, you're in Southern California. More or less.
Already pretty late into the evening by the time that we got there, and the whole reason why we were even going there was because there was a brand new LDS temple opening in Tijuana, Mexico, and before they dedicate the temple, you can go in just as a visitor into all of the rooms. They'll give you a guided tour and explain everything to you, and it's just so insanely beautiful inside. Honestly, if you ever get a chance to do a tour of an LDS temple before it's been dedicated, absolutely do it. It's such an experience. So we did that, and then we wanted to do something kind of like touristy, I guess, before we hopped and bounced out of there. So we went and found some street tacos, but it was kind of freaky because we were trying to find a place and someone had told us to follow them, and then we kind of got lost following them, or I don't know. It's such a confusing situation. It was pretty dark and the traffic was just crazy and people weren't following road rules. And then we ended up going down this like really dark street, and we just got this kind of really dark, foreboding feeling that something bad would happen if we kept down that street. So we quickly did a turn, got out of there. Anyway, so we ended up finding some street tacos after all, and I tried Cactus for the first time. Honestly, it didn't make a very good first impression, but we have since bought it from the grocery store, and it works out pretty well when you chop it up finely into stir fries, so I do recommend that. And it's meant to be really healthy for you, especially if you have diabetes.
Yeah. It's gonna work out for you?
Anywho, so that was our big trip to Mexico. Not very big because we were only there like a really short time, but we did make it back to California in one piece. Thanks for watching. Bye!